I noticed this other concept here that is coming up in this whole freaking situation with the MSN and the way that the stuff's coming off to the public, where it's like really causing mass panic, mass alarm. And I realize why now. It's because they're doing this game like that narcissists do, man. It's called word salad. And it's like basically where you take like a bunch of they may be truths, but basically they're just like a bunch of scraps of information. Like on A Fistful of Dollars, the guy says, sometimes out here to survive, between the difference between surviving and not is just a mere scrap of information. And he plays these two parties against each other by feeding them like gossip about the other guys and like intel. And then he was but anyway, that in a way that's kind of what's going on here as well, because they got gatekeepers who are kind of like stepping in, in a way like Malcolm X had this thing where they're talking about the field Negroes and the house Negroes, and how the house Negroes would speak to the field Negroes in calming and reassuring ways to just keep doing what they're told and everything will be all good. And especially for him, because he gets to live in a house and he gets to eat better food and all that. But the word salad, it's basically like when someone just takes what you said and they twist it and flip it and take it all out of context and then steamroll with you so fast, and then they pigeonhole you by it seems like they made a point, but it was just over so quickly, and then they kind of they escalate so they get to retreat before you ever resolve the issue. So you're left standing there just vamped, like you're just raged, I want to fucking give you a piece of my mind, but instead you just did this fucking massive mind game and then just disappeared and then just ghosted and did the narcissistic discard. And it's also like when someone's caught in a crime or something and they run away, like when the wicked flee when no one pursue. And I see people doing stuff like that recently, where it's like you can see it, like people are all flighty, and it's freaking crazy, man. But the word salad, man. A word salad is a form of ducking accountability, and hopefully in the process of the word salad, and the word salad is being vague. And it's also like when you're questioned, if you just reinstate the question when you're asked to answer it, that's part of the question. But it sounds like you're playing along, but they start to totalitarian tiptoe away when they know they're about to get caught, and so then they take it in another direction, and they give you some fact, but it's not related. It's to draw you away. These are all these word salad techniques, and they're narcissists' way of ducking responsibility and accountability, or telling you the fucking truth. It's like, I know you're lying right now. Why don't you just come clean? And no, well, don't you remember that time that you left and you didn't fucking tell me what you were doing? So I'm out of here, buddy. And then it's like, look, it's pretty effective. And someone can catch you with this technique 10, 15, 20 times before you catch on that, wait, this is just fucking word salad, and that's all. Look, you're just a total fucking fraud and a fake person, and this is all you're capable of. And at that point, what are you doing hanging out with the con artist and listening to them? You know what I'm saying? Why are you listening to con artists? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, don't you dare let yourself sink so low that you operate in the word salad and you're just a total abuser and a total freaking manipulator, and you're proud and unrepentant of it. You just think you can lie your freaking way out of anything. And there's this part in Isaiah where it talks about their lies shall no longer cover them. It's like trying to sleep on a bed that's too short for your legs, or trying to cover yourself with a sheet that's too skinny to cover your whole body. It's insufficient, and it's just non-sustainable, and you're just still going through the frickin' motions you're just still, it's like that's your story and you're sticking to it, and that's, you're just so programmed up, you're so deep in the game that you just can't abandon your deep cover, undercover, like double life character. So instead, you gotta like make this other person doubt themselves, or they'll pick the confrontation when there's an audience, and they'll kind of catch you with your pants down a little bit, and you won't realize this was pride on the line, life and death, ego trip city, buddy. And they try to make you look unconfident and stupid, and then they flip it and bounce it and smack it down and send it back your way. Yeah, like and then they actually, it's like same thing as a squid. When a squid kicks out a bunch of ink and it darkens up the water and you can't see it no more. You know what I'm saying? It's similar to that. Or when you got a heat-seeking missile and you're right on point, right on target. When those other planes shoot out those, there's like 100 little fireball flares come out, and then the heat-seeking missile loses its lock on. And that's what word salad is. And there's a whole lot of that going on with the MSM, with the lame stream. You know what I'm talking about? And with people in general right now, it's like all the mercenaries who are working like where someone's got a, like they took a little payola somewhere, and so they just got to keep playing the musical chairs. You know what I'm saying? Playing along with the musical freaking chairs. And it's insulting that we're so gullible and of little intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Where someone as formed as you got access to all the same kind of folks that I do. Or people like us, because there's a lot of people like me out here who are just watching things like a hawk. Been analyzing for years and years and years, and we've been waiting for this, kind of like this. Like, well, where we going? We've been sitting back waiting for it. It's kind of here right now. So I've been kind of going hard and just dropping it like it's hot. Unfiltered, uncensored, real time, and this narcissistic safe haven quarantine zone where they suspend habeas corpus and posse comitatus and all this, locking it down, seek and destroy. You know what I'm saying? Bob's your fucking uncle. But yeah, man, word salad. Yeah, word salad is kind of just, it's a way of just absorbing as much intel from the person. It's the same thing gypsies do, man, when they read your freaking palm. They read your body language, kinesics. They look at your eye. They look when you get excited and you show some kind of emotion and you're triggered, and they feed into that. And when you're looking suspicious and skeptical, whatever that does that, they don't go there, because look, you're not gonna want to pay up if you don't entertain these niggas or pump them up or give them some kind of validation. Like, because people are that shallow that you just give them a little attention, a little validation. A lot of people will sell you out for 30 freaking pieces of silver. You know what I'm talking about? And these narcos, man, narcopaths, man, they don't care who they hurt. They're like a Terminator. They're just freaking liars. They'll tell you whatever they think you want to hear. Lie to your fucking face with a straight face. Like, it's so, enough people, you see enough people do that to you, it's like, it's really easy to look at these guys on the freaking TV where there's some kind of con job going on and just call it out. Like if you just calling out the magician, like you're sitting in the audience just heckling the guy, telling all his secrets, man. It's like, it's pretty freaking crazy. But, I've endured a lot of, like, ridicule over these things. So it's like, it's sometimes I do get some kind of, like, I get a kick out of giving it back. And maybe sometimes I get carried away. But I don't know. It's just, that's just the name of the game, buddy. And, it's like they're playing for keeps. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you kind of got to play serious, man, because this is real life. Real bad stuff is happening right now. And in real time, we can have somewhat of an effect, like, to the positive or the negative. So, it's, just by helping others, by pointing it out and helping explain it, helps me recognize it even more. So that's one of the payoffs to constantly exposing the like not my narcissist or the close narcissist anymore, but the whole narcissistic agenda in the world, in the society, in the engineering, in the freaking programming. So for to save somebody from having to learn it the hard way, and also to discourage narcissists from continuing on lying, abusing, and manipulating people, it's good to expose it and just look in as many possible forms and variations that you can. It's good. It's helped me, like, it's revitalized my thinking and humbled me because I thought I knew so much, but I've only known this kind of stuff for a few years. But it's like now that it's like, whoa, man, this stuff is everywhere. How didn't I see this before? And it helps explain every trick, every con, every hustle that these people are pulling. You can just break it down into simple narcissistic terms, man, because it fits. It fits in relationships. It fits in corporations and governments and leaders and like cult leaders like Jim Jones and shit. Like, look, you can see all kinds of like red flags, telltales. Like, wait, I know a narc that did me dirty like that once. Tried to make me drink the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't buying what he was selling. You know what I'm talking about? But it's like, yeah, the word salad. It's like when someone sounds like they know something, but you look back and look over it again and try to remember you were like, man, they didn't say anything. That was just like a whole bunch of, like, just a bunch of noise. It sounded like you said something, but there was no sustenance there. There was no depth. It was just a bunch of, like, scraps of that and a bunch of these false leads that take you off to nowhere, take you away in the weeds. And that's kind of the way that they operate in. It's like, it sounds like they're telling you something, but really they're telling you nothing. They're actually making stuff up, so it's less than nothing. They're putting you, go straight to jail, do not collect 100, 200 around go. Like, look, they're totally pimping you. And then it's like, you know, they got the deck stacked, man, and it's in their favor. Like, look, actually, when they pull that what is it, utility tax card out of the game, they don't even have to play it because but you got to give up your 200 when you pass go because it's like they're just sitting and like they're above it all because it's how it really works. And us people, we're forced to play their game. And they get validation when we act like, oh, we care so much and we love our servitude. Like Huxley said at the Berkeley seminar, we love our servitude so much. And we just give the adoration while we're just being treated like crap and abused and lied to and cheated on and freaking, look, just straight up disrespected and just like treated like expendable and on a need to know basis and very unimportant. You know what I'm saying? And then some people love it. You know what I'm saying? Some people love it, and you just can't. They'll never let it go. Like, look, even if they will rend you with their teeth if you challenge their idols. You know what I'm saying? Or their vain imaginations and the strongholds in their mind. And it's just programming. It's like this wasn't your idea, man. You just inherited this programming, this brainwashing, but you are so fucking like loyal to it, and it's freaking scary. You know what I'm saying? And they viciously defend, like, look, their cognitive dissonance with the same word salad that an narc, like, tries to manipulate you with and, like, get out of, like, justice sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because basically that is what it is. It's like, I'm going to victimize you and just totally, like, con my way out of it, and for a long time. And, I'm going to get away with it. Because even if you catch me by that time, you gave me 5-10 chances to do all this stuff. And I'll just go find some new chump. And you'll be discarded. There's plenty of chumps in the world.